Democrats are really, really disheartened right now. The media are crestfallen. They realize that they've lost a lot of their mojo. Barack Obama, it seems like he's going to go into exile. Joe Biden, just done. I waved goodbye to him as Marine One took off. The Dems seem to recognize something is going radically wrong for them, except for the Democrats in Congress. They have not gotten that message. They do not seem to have moderated at all. Here is AOC's reaction to the inauguration of Trump.
All these journalists are like, Congresswoman, are you going to the inauguration? Congresswoman, are you going to the inauguration? Are you going to the inauguration? Let me make myself clear. I don't celebrate. So no, I'm not going to the inauguration tomorrow.
Okay, that's it. Trump's a, and that's why I'm not going to the inauguration. She doesn't believe that. She doesn't. Nobody seriously believes that Donald Trump is. I know some liberal judge in New York found Trump civilly liable, not for actually. George Stephanopoulos was sued, and CBS News, or ABC News rather, had to pay out a major settlement to Trump because of the defamation of saying what AOC just said about Trump. So AOC maybe wants to watch out as well, because CBS just had to pay out big over that very same claim, which a court ruled is false. But, there was this civil thing about some woman, some tabloid gossip columnist from the 1990s claimed 30 years after the fact that Trump groped her, harassed her, or even assaulted her in a Bergdorf Goodman dressing room or something. But this was after she went on TV and told Anderson Cooper that women want to be. And Anderson clearly was shocked by this and cut to commercial. And it was, I don't know. It didn't seem like the most credible accusation, but this was at the time when everyone was just trying to get Trump to not to appear on the ballot and maybe to even imprison him. So, okay, that's what the claim AOC is making. But I want you to zoom out from all of that. Even if you're a Democrat, I know there are many Democrats and liberals who listen to this show. Do you really think Donald Trump's a? Do you really think that? Look, no one's around, no one's listening. You're not on stage in a political debate. Do you really? Donald Trump, the guy from The Apprentice, the billionaire playboy from Home Alone, who's never had a problem dating women, never had a problem having supermodels throw themselves at him. Donald, he's a. You believe that? I don't think you believe that. What I think is AOC and the Democrats are really sad that Trump became president, and they don't want to go, and they want to take their ball and go home, and they want an excuse. They want some way to justify their pulling out of the political process, their undermining democracy, their refusing to participate in the peaceful transfer of power. They want to justify doing all the things that they've accused Trump of doing over the years. And the way they're going to do it, because they have nothing, they have absolutely nothing, is they're going to make this obscene and exaggerated comment. You're going to say Trump's call him a murderer too. Why not? He's a serial killer. It would be just as credible. There's so much more to say. First, though, go to expressvpn.com/Michael Knowles show. Going online with that ExpressVPN, it's like taking a private call on speakerphone while you're in the middle of a crowded room. Nobody wants the whole place to know about their embarrassing doctor's appointment. Nobody wants them to know about their crazy plans for next weekend. No one wants to hear that, ooh, I love you, honey. Ooh, tee-hee-hee, I love you. But that's basically what you're doing every time you browse without protection. Here's the thing. Your ISP can see every website you visit. Switching into that incognito mode is not going to protect your information, keep it private or secure. Certain things you should never be looking at on the internet, but other things these days, you go to dailywire.com. Who knows? You got some private companies, agencies. I don't know. It's a tough time. In the U.S., these people can legally sell that information about all those websites that you visit to advertisers. That is why I use ExpressVPN. It reroutes all your traffic through secure encrypted servers. Super easy. One button, all your devices, you're protected. That's why it's rated #1 by CNET and The Verge. Protect your online privacy today. Find out how you get 4 months free by scanning the QR code on screen. Click the link in the description box below or go to expressvpn.com/Michael Knowles show. I don't think that 145 Democrats in the House voting against a bill to deport and murderers. I don't think that's going to play well either. And I'm not exaggerating there either. 145 Democrats just voted against a bill introduced by Nancy Mace to deport immigrants for sex crimes and domestic violence. And these are the worst of the worst. Nancy Mace introduces this bill, says, hey, look, before we get to deporting the millions and millions of other people who shouldn't be here illegally, can we all at least agree on the Violence Against Women by Illegal Aliens Act? This is a bill that passed the House with the support of 213 Republicans and 61 Democrats, which means that 145 Democrats voted against the Violence Against Women by Illegal Aliens Act. They voted in favor of violence against women by illegal aliens. But here's AOC. Trump's and I don't support. Oh, yeah, well, that's fine because 145 of you guys just voted literally to support actual in America illegally, people who shouldn't be here even if they didn't commit those crimes. You voted for that. Why? Because the highest political good for the Democrats is to expand their power. They believe the way to expand their power is to flood the country with foreigners who are statistically quite likely to vote for them and for their children and grandchildren to vote for them. And they will do anything to try to preserve that. They'll keep here. They'll keep murderers here. They'll keep drug dealers here. They'll allow Americans to be poisoned and killed. They'll do anything to try to keep that power. And it's not working. And as this election has represented this major shift, their strategy just hasn't worked out. Many of the Democrats in the presidential class, the Obamas, maybe the Bidens, in the media class, even in academia, they've said, okay, we have to rethink this. These House Democrats, because sometimes, I don't want to be stereotypical, but sometimes members of Congress, especially on the left, they're not the most agile thinkers in the world, let's put it that way. They're stuck in this rut. They say, we're going to double down. I know how we're going to improve our votes next time. We're going to vote to defend illegal alien. That's a good idea. Let's see how that works out for you. That was a great clip. Now stop. Wait a minute. Okay. Now ring the bell. See you next time.